What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It is your main man, Juggernaut of multi-platinum production team,
Arkatech Beatz.
Arkatech Beatz. Shout out to my partner, Mike Trauma D. Tonight we're doing some live music reviews. We're doing that for the first hour from about 7:30 to give or take 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock, and then we're going to jump back on. We're going to take a break, jump back on. Then we're going to do the music production tutorials. If it's your first time here, welcome. Make sure you all like, comment, and subscribing, following the channel. The queue is open. If you're looking to submit your music now, the queue is open. It's been open for about 2 hours, give or take. So, for those who want to submit to get their music heard, make sure you're doing that. Getting those records in, you know what I'm saying? Let's get busy with this thing, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live stream. I'm just waiting for some people to jump into the live to the stream, start submitting some music to the queue, you know what I mean? The link is in the bio. A link in the description. Make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribe. If you need music production, check out ArkatechBeatz.com. Like I said, multi-platinum producers. That's 79 BPM. Check us out at ArkatechBeatz.com. We're on time tonight. We're on time tonight. Listen, we're looking for some music, man. We're trying to hear some music. I'm trying to listen to some good music tonight. Trying to see what's popping out here. That's what's up, brother. Make sure y'all tap the like button. It helps the algorithm. Music, what up, man? Getting ready to get started soon. Just waiting for some people to hit the queue. Shout out to everybody that's joining in. Make sure y'all tapping that screen, man. Tap the like button. Doing live music reviews tonight. Basketball season, right? Cause we're gonna do the music production tutorial later, boy Swagger. So I'm gonna do this for about an hour and then jump back on for 9 o'clock to cook up some beats, man. I gotta be in the home stretch for Max B coming home, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Max B gonna be home soon, so you know we gotta cook up for him. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live, man. Everybody that's tapping the screen, liking the live, sharing the live. It helps the algorithm, man, so thank you. Richie Mays, thanks for the gift, man. I'd like to thank everybody for the gifts and super chats, man. To the queue. The queue is open. It's free to submit. And we're giving them live feedback. Listening to people's choice, you know what I'm saying? Trying to see who got what. Shout out to everybody that's sharing the live. Shout out to everybody that's tapping the screen, sharing the live, liking the live. Helps the algorithm. Let's go.
Saw you at the club.
started with this. Start playing these records in our queue. Let's get into this first record, man. It's from, it says, I think it's Worthville, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. This joint is called Hora, Hora. Of course, if you're talking in Espanol, the H would be silent, or if you are from the islands like I am, Jamaica, you would never say, you would say Hora. All right, let's go. Listen, that is from, that is from Order, man. That's from, I'm sorry, Worthville, man. This beat is called Order. Look, the drums is going crazy, right? So the chat can attest to that the drums is going crazy. Piano loop is going crazy, right? Where are we supposed to rap? Where is our hooks? Where is our intro? Where is the things that differentiate what we're supposed to do on the beat? That would be my feedback on that. But that joint is just, it's smacking, man. Like for me, I was waiting for another sound to come in, right? Tell me if you're with me with that. I'm waiting for something else to come in to kind of maybe to kind of drive it to make it even go darker. You know what I'm saying? Cause the drums is going crazy. Now I'm doing feedback. I'm doing live music reviews tonight. Listen, man, I'm giving credit to where credit is due, man. You know what I'm saying? So we doing live music feedback, man. It's your main man, Juggernaut, Arkatech Beatz, man. Big Pun, Nas, Prodigy, Mobb Deep, rest in peace. Jada Kiss the Game, Max B, Raekwon the Chef, RZA, Killer Mike, Freddie Gibbs, Lil Key, Shorty Low, Lil Scrappy, Waka Flocka Flame, Saha the Prince, Meek Mill, and so many others. So I'm just sharing my ear and giving people the feedback for their music. Yo, I like this joint. I already kind of gave my feedback on what I think it would need to have. Yeah, it just need that change because you know the ear is listening for that. Like it's like you got us with the initial groove, right? So it's like okay, we listening for that. All right. Where's that next layer? All right, because think of it like you're going, we're going up the stairs. Like okay, we're going on a roller coaster, but we're going on that ride. Like what's that next? What's that next part of the ride, right? But shout out to homie man. I don't know if he's still in the building. Real Dean, what up? Yeah, that was Worthville, man. That joint was banging, man. Yeah, man, you can submit beats, man. Just hit the link. Make sure y'all hitting the link. Streamlabs going crazy tonight. All right, we're gonna jump into this next joint. This joint is from we're gonna be on for about an hour, and then we're gonna get on back later. But we're gonna be doing the music production tutorials later. This is from Sandra Lewis, SL Freestyle. Let's go.
Back row.
Sandra Lewis. Can't you see that we running out of time? Niggas living for the streets. I got money on my mind, I'm working 7 days a week. Wasn't for my mama, never touched another beat. I never spit another rhyme, tripping, gripping on this nine. Lost my grandma and grandpa same year. Keisha kept a smile on me. I was ready wild, any nigga had some smoke with me. They was black and miles and I just had a seed. It was all for me to focus, it was all for me to sleep. All for me to breathe. Mind so lost, most nights don't even dream. Walking through the dark on Elm Street, it's Halloween, I gotta get right. Feel like T.S. when I'm on that Remy, take a whole chick, turn it to biddies, insert the city, feel like Joe Crack. Niggas 100, don't fuck with 50s, take your whole pack. Don't need a blicky, these niggas pussy, feel like Harpo. Treat you like Whoopi and take your cookies. Can't believe these niggas need another man to certify the dirt you did up in these streets. Silence is the code, my G. I was raised by real OGs, suit and booted up. Said the mission was to get this paper, not be toolied up. On the gram, niggas lame as fuck, I pray to get a buck. Every day, bitches getting slayed and costing me to fuck. She love my ways, how I'm cool as Jay. Wanna suck me up, had to see, wanna fuck with me, lift her tummy up. Free squad, Cuddy in the feds, I pray they let him go. On my line, stressing about his kids, cause they good for show. Free my bro, he just has a 10, bidding up the road. No, he hurt, crying in the cell, now that grandma gone, I put this on me. Weight on my shoulder, feel like a voter heart. Coated in the middle with winter of North Dakota, doing donuts in a Rover. Swerving in my own lane, carrying my own weight, eating at my own plate. Know these niggas gon' hate. But I keep a stub under the SLT, nigga, get off me. Spam in aluminum can, that shit was salty. Romans in a big ass pot, that shit was soggy.
Chad, that's Sandra Lewis right there, man. SL Freestyle. That's dope, bro. I think that's dope, man. I like that. I like the beat that you chose on that. I like the way your flow is. Your lyrics is, you're telling the life story, man, and that's always, to me, I think that's always the key to longevity in the rap game, man, is to be able to tell stories and keep yourself grounded, as well as be able to deliver some of that commercial viability inside of that situation. My my feedback would be, I know it's a freestyle, and I know we're supposed to be listening to freestyles, just for the lyrical content, etc. Because it's a very short freestyle, it's about 2 minutes. I always feel like you can have a little bit more impact if we're able to insert some sort of hook in there to just kind of have something for the listener to kind of have that replay value for. If a hook isn't present on a lot of these things, even if it's a freestyle, it kind of limits your replay value, man. Most people will be one and done. So, just remember that we're dealing with the streaming era, man, and we want to try to create something that is going to have something that's going to stick with us in terms of being memorable. So, that's the whole purpose of having a hook in these records, even if it's freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a freestyle, it may not have to be that elaborate of a hook. It may not have to even be that long. Maybe if even a 4 bars. My brother, in terms of your beat selection, in terms of your lyrics, in terms of your timing, right? Because I'm listening for that too. I'm listening for your rhythmic timing. I'm listening to your your cadence. I'm listening to how your vocals are mixed into it with the beat, and all of those things are good. You know what I'm saying? So you're working with something that's really good that a lot of artists don't have. So, salute to you on that. And I gotta put it in perspective, So when I'm telling people, like, yo, especially when we're talking about rappers, and I'm saying, listen, you got this going on. Just be clear that I've been in the rooms with the best of the best. We're talking about the big puns, we took the Nas. I've been in the room with Prodigy. I've been in the room with Raekwon the Chef. I've been in, we've been in the room, Jada Kiss. We've been in the room. You know what I'm saying? So we understand what needs to be delivered in order for you to stand out in this marketplace. So from what I'm hearing, you on to something. Just keep going with that. Make sure you're choosing the right music to enhance what you're dealing with, and just making sure that we're focusing on strong song structure. I think that's a lot of the thing. I know a lot of guys like, yo, lyrics, but it's also about songwriting and song structure, and that's going to separate really the people who are doing it, professionally versus as hobbyists. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. We are taking submissions. We're going to be on for maybe about an hour. So, just make sure that y'all are submitting. We about to get into this thing, man. You know what I mean? Stop playing with me, man. Thanks for following. Shout out to everybody that's jumping into the live now. Got a joint here. It's called the next joint that we're jumping into right now. It's called Deep from My Heart what's that? Pluto Rock. Pluto Rock, are you still in the building? Pluto Rock, are you still in the building? We are doing song reviews tonight, multi-platinum producers, Arkatech Beatz. I'm Juggernaut, man. Shout out to my partner, Mike Trauma D. And we are the producers for your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, man. Make sure that you're submitting. Link is on the screen. Let's get busy in this. This one is from Pluto Rock. Pluto Rock, are you still in the building? I'll make sure people is here when I'm playing their joints, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're not here, then I could always save that feedback and that for somebody who want to skip the line. Phoenix, thanks for the gift. All right, we're going to play this real quick. Let me see what link this is. That's a Spotify link. Here we go. Pluto Rock. Yeah, see, Boy Swagger's asking me if it's two rappers because it's two different flows. It sounds like it's the same person, but it's basically two different flows, and it's basically like, you know, it's like the first verse starts off pretty strong. The second verse goes into a little bit of a different type of a rap cadence, and that's confusing. It kind of removes the consistency on that joint, and then also the hook could be a little bit stronger. You know what I'm saying? The hook could be a little bit stronger because look, think about what we picked, right? You picked a track that has kind of like a Griselda / Alchemist type feel. Okay, so now we're expecting a certain type of rhyme cadence when you hear that, right? Because you hear that tempo. So when you hear that, you're listening for a certain type of rap on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like once you pick a certain type of beat, man, and it reminds people of the top tier guys, that you're gonna have to deliver like the top tier guys, right? So if you're picking music that's gonna, have similarities to certain types of artists, right? The first thing that we're gonna do as listeners, we're gonna compare you to that. So if you're picking a J. Cole type beat, we're gonna compare you to J. Cole. If you're picking a Drake type beat, we're gonna compare you to Drake. Because that's what you're picking. You're picking the music bed that's kind of leading our ear that way. So now if you fall a little, so if you're not really delivering, then it's gonna show. So in this joint, I think that he was good on the first verse. Second verse didn't really care for that too tough, and then of course the hook is a little bit. The hook needs a little bit of the hook needs some work, and then what we want to try to stay away from is we want to try to stay away from I know we like to play on music and try to stay sing on different joints like that. But remember what we're doing, man. When we're new and we're fresh, it's like I know guys want to say, hey, it's my art. I want to experiment. I want to do certain things. It's like you can do that, but we have to make sure that we're good structurally. We have to make sure that we're creating something that's sound, and has certain commercial viability. You know what I'm saying? So I want to shout out to him, Pluto Rock, for submitting. Shout out to anybody. Listen, anybody that's submitting into this thing and that's looking to put their music into public scrutiny, because we are streaming on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? So we are streaming on all platforms, right? We're like, X amount of thousand people that we, that subscribers that we have on YouTube. We have 40,000 on X. You know what I'm saying? We got, 20,000 on Facebook, 20,000 over there on Instagram, another 20,000 on TikTok. So you're getting seen and you're getting heard, and I'm giving y'all that feedback, but I'm really trying to give it constructively. I want to make sure that I'm not just telling you why I'm saying what I'm saying. I want you to kind of have an understanding of what's the mind frame of people that are in this business, right? Because for us as Arkatech Beatz, we have a very unique background, and the unique background is, we're producers, right? First and foremost, but we also are A&Rs, right? So for me, and for Mike, as being an A&R at the Loud Records, being an A&R on Hell on Earth, or being an A&R on MOP, and you know, like in Big Pun, like this is what we do. We understand, we develop, we understand, and we understand what it is to make to critique and put things at a high level, because we were responsible for delivering those albums that sold 500,000 copies or sold 1 million copies, etc. Right? So anybody that's looking for like really one-on-one reviews, you can always go to arkatechbeatz.com. Tonight I'm doing reviews on the website. I'm doing reviews. Just click on the link on the screen. It's free to submit, but I'm only on here for a certain amount of time. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're looking to skip the line, just make sure you take care of that so that we can get you heard. Right now we got a little bit of a queue kind of building up. The 38 specials that. Listen, I'm not surprised. Like that's why I said it was a Griselda type track. You know what I'm saying? I can hear Westside Gun on that all day. I can hear Benny on that all day. I can hear 38 Special. Shout out to him. Shout out to BSF Tone. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody that we working with right now. Out of Black Soprano family, El Camino, all of these guys. You know what I'm saying? You can hear them. You know what I'm saying? Lloyd Banks. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to say that we work with him, Lloyd Banks. Rockosaurus, what up? Driving with G, man. Like I said, it's free to submit. Hit the link on the thing. I'm only going to be doing this till about, what time is it now? 8:05. Probably doing this for another 25 minutes before I jump off. And then we're going to come back on for the music production tutorials. For my people, my day ones, they understand what it is. I got to start cooking up. Max B is coming home. I got to make sure we got some bullets in the chamber for when Max B gets home in another 20 days. Because, he's looking for us to have some more why you do that. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. Bro, Pluto Rock, that was cool. Harmony Avenue Freestyle. 480 Music, are you in the building? 480 Music, are you in the building? All right, I see you. We about to get started on this joint right here. Y'all got me signing into SoundCloud, man. I got signing into no SoundCloud, man. Supposed to be wanting my credentials, man.
Harmony Avenue, where I was raised. Harmony Avenue, Mesa, Arizona. Harmony Avenue, yeah, where I was raised. Yeah, where I was raised on the Harmony Ave. Yeah, where I was raised, where we used to chill with the fam, right on that block corner. Smell the sense of the marijuana odor, yeah, the aroma. How we used to kick it in the ghetto in Mesa, Arizona. Harmony Ave, you know where I'm from, yeah, all the way down to the 10th Avenue. Yeah, right there down the street from Ricardo's. Yeah, used to hit the liquor store for some raps and some couple swishes for the drone. Then I strike back to the Harmony Avenue, where I was raised, yeah, on the Harmony Avenue, Mesa, Arizona, on Harmony Avenue, where I was raised, yeah, on the Harmony Avenue, yeah, running down through the basin, playing football, fights breaking out on the Harmony, in the heart of the Harmony Ave.
the back on the Harmony Avenue where we used to chill and where we used to kick flows and it had that real true feel on the Harmony Avenue, chilling to the sundown. On the Harmony Avenue, coming with that 4-8 dosing.
My guy, I know this is a freestyle. I know this is a freestyle, man. So I'm gonna let you live because it's a freestyle. You know what I mean? I know they got this got a older feel to it, right? If you guys kind of remember, like one of the first records that we did a record with a guy out of the boot camp clique, a guy named Illinois, and we did it with Steel from Smith and Wesson and Rock from Helter Skelter. You know, we did that from one of the boot camp presents compilations, and it reminds me of that Brooklyn boot camp feel. You know what I'm saying? For those who are old enough to remember that would know what I'm talking about. I don't really have too much feedback on this one, to be honest. It is a freestyle. You know, we definitely know you from Harmony Ave. If that's what you was trying to relay, you got it over. I feel like you got a unique voice. I just think that we need to hear more, you know, of a cohesive kind of a lyrical type of thing to kind of make it, you know, to really be able to make it, to get it over the top. But you know, I feel like you have a particular unique voice cadence that I think you should be able to utilize that, bro. You know what I mean? So what I would ask you to do, man, is start to really looking to get some production. Get some production, you know, get some beats, whether it be from BeatStars or wherever else or whoever, you know. Let's get some real production on that, and let's put some structure, on these. Let's put some structure on these songs, man. Because look, if you got a little bit of a flow, and you got a voice, and even if we're trying to do an old dirty feel or whatever we're trying to do with it, there's still got to be a little bit of a method to the madness. So, you know, it's a little bit of method of the madness, man. So we definitely want to look at that those lyrics. But thank you for submitting. You know what I'm saying? I got a few more joints, and I got a little bit of how much time I got. I got some limited time. Yeah, it's okay if we got listen. If it's listen, the whole point of this whole music review thing, man, is for feedback, man. We trying to get better. So, you know, it's not like let's not. I don't want people to take the feedback as like, yo, we trying to tear down or tell people anything. We're not trying to do that at all. You know, I'm saying I hear something. This is what I hear. I feel like you got some good things going. Leverage on the stuff that the people are liking. People are saying that they like the voice and they like the flow a little bit. So leverage that. You know what I'm saying? So what we're trying to do is we're trying to make sure that we're leaning on our strengths. You know what I'm saying? And then with the opportunities, we'll build on those, you know, as time progresses. But let's lean on the strengths so that we can get where we want to go a little bit faster. You feel me? Y'all understand where I'm coming from with that? How much time we got? Got about 20 minutes, give or take. It's all good, man. We're gonna learn from everybody's feedback. Everybody's feedback is I think we can learn from everybody's feedback that we give. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. Like, we're listening to these songs together, and I'm gonna pick them apart in a certain type of way, and I want guys to understand my reasoning for it. You know, there's a reasoning for this, for what I'm saying and how I'm going about it, and I think that I think that's what's missing in today's music, right? I think they're missing the true development, the true feedback. And you know, like how somebody would get into the booth and be like, yo, that song just ain't it. Well, why? You know, why ain't it it? Like, why isn't it not doing what it need to do? You know what I'm saying? If I'm critical of any artist, you know, it's because I would say, hey, I think they can do better, right? Or they have a track record for doing better and delivering. And, you know, maybe on this particular album, they're not delivering the way that I know that they can. So the critique is going to be there and it's going to be justified. Now, some people, Mike always says this about me. Mike says, yo, he says, I noticed that you're not like a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like a fan is going to be good with whatever you put out, right? No matter what you put out, I'm a fan. I don't care. I love it because I'm a fan. And I don't really digest music that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is. It's Michael Jackson. I don't care who it is. I don't digest music that way, man. Like, once you hit a certain bar, then that's what I'm expecting from your music, period. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm expecting. So once I say, hey, you know, if it's Nas, yo, we got Illmatic, we got It's Written, we see what the bar can be. We got Stillmatic, we know what the bar can be. So if we're not hitting those bars, I got something to say. Same thing with like a Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City. We know what he can do. If he's not hitting that, you know, but at the same time, I know he has to grow. But there's a way to grow and still make sure that you're hitting what you got to hit. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to mature in your music and still hit what you got to hit. There's a way to evolve and still hit what you got to hit. And I think the best illustration of that is, again, I have to say it's Nas, right? Or even a Jay-Z, right? Because you say you take a Nas and you go, oh, shoot, man, even Outkast, or even Dr. Dre and them. So you take for example, you take a quote-unquote perfect album like Illmatic, and then you come back with It Was Written. And people will say, well, damn, that's a good follow-up because it shows its growth. It still has a street edge. It still has commercial viability. It sells more than the first album. People would say that the second album is better than the first album. And that's the kind of conversation that we want to have. We show elevation. We show growth. We show expansion. So it can be done. Or we see a Southern Playalistic, and then we go to the next album, right? Like, it can be done. It can get better. People keep acting like it can't get better, but it can. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my, you know, that's just my take on a lot of stuff when I'm talking about guys' music and elevation and growing. That's a lot of my that's what my brain is working. But I'm gonna jump into this next joint. This joint is called Twilight, featuring I don't want to butcher that name. It looks like it's Twilight featuring is that Conover? I guess Conover, right? This is Trap Punk. What's it? Trap Punk, baby. Okay, so Kane Forever, Twilight featuring Kane Forever. Okay, so I'm looking at this joint and I can't. It's spelled funny. So, yo, I like this beat. I like y'all flow on it. I like y'all vibes on it. Your video is straight too. So y'all can check that out. It's called Trap Punk Baby. Twilight featuring Kane Forever. So, you know, this video was shot pretty decent. I guess my only feedback on it is that when you guys are doing your flows, man, just stay on the beat, man. Like that's my main issue with it. You know what I'm saying? It has a clean voice, the harmonies is good, everything is there. To me the vocal production is decent. It's just the timing sometimes of the timing of the second verse. To me it kind of drifts a little bit. And I think that's kind of the making of the people that stand out that do this type of music are the ones that are able to ride the beat a little bit better. But outside of that, man, that's the feedback that I got on that. I got 20 minutes. I'm sorry, I got 10 minutes. So that's probably give or take 10 minutes is probably gonna give or take 2 more songs. So I know we got quite a few more records in the queue. If anybody's looking to skip the line, now is the time. You know, can't really get to everything. But yeah, with this particular record, I like the video. I think our video is different. You know what I'm saying? So it has a different type of vibe to it. So your video is different, but your video is shot clean. So respect to you for that. Respect for you to even getting to that point where you're able to, you know, shoot your video and get your visual out. So the next thing that I would tell you guys to do is to start chopping that video to death. Chop it up, chop it up, chop it up, chop it up. 5 seconds, 7 seconds, 12 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. And start drip feeding it on socials and see what works. Whatever gets the most views, you take a few dollars and you put a little marketing dollars behind it. And see if you can grow your audience with that. Yeah, so give me 1 second here. Let me try to. I think that's really all the feedback I got. Chat, what did y'all think about that record? All right, another joint here is called "Hit the Road," 2023 retake by what's that? Xander. A song to pay homage to Ray Charles. All right, let's see what we're going. Let's see what this sounds like.
When you tell me it was over, I was confused. Told you we would end if I told you the truth. You were hesitating, didn't text, didn't call, said goodbye. You did nothing at all. So hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. So hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. I met a pretty little thing in the east, born from a quick exchange. I could feel a little heat from my chest, so I invest a little time for her sake. She keep running, but I chase because I love the way she shakes it. Love the way she makes me feel a little crazy. Past tense or present, either way I'm with her. I mean, look at her, how do you feel about it? A person who's there to put your mind at ease around them. A person who's there to take away the pain that you go through. Wash away your troubles, do it without a doubt. See their face, you smile, it makes you want to shout it out. I love you, but it sucks in the end. Rejection is what you get, you're not even a friend. All because you told the truth and even that is a lie. Why'd you have to go and say it, knowing just what would happen? She kicked you to the curb, that was no surprise. So hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. So hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. Yeah, this pretty girl so mean. You tried to tell the truth and even that ain't cool. So what you gon' say and what you gon' do? Cause this pretty little thing ain't thinking about you. No, 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 she ain't thinking about you. She ain't thinking about you. She ain't thinking about you. That's right. So hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. So hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. And don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more.
That's Xander, Hit the Road. That's the ode to Ray Charles. I think it's a decent concept record. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again you have one of these records that kind of challenge something, do something a little different, and I think this is what you got here. It's going a little bit different. I was expecting a little bit more on the music side, especially on some of the downbeats, like some of these guys are saying in the chat. They're expecting it to come in with a little bit more of a exciting on top of the music to kind of build up a little bit. But in terms of what you did with your hook, in terms of what you did with your lyrics, etc., I think you on to something. I don't know if you've been able to start the process of getting this cleared, because you know it does have like the interpolation inside of there somewhere, and the sample of the that music. So I'm interested in seeing what it's going to take for you to get this to be able to get put out, because they're gonna come for all that publishing. So outside of that, I think you on to something, bro. I think you got to just try to see if we can perfect that, and with some of the music, just make it so that the music is going to have, like, when you have an iconic hook like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like we want to make sure that we're building the production to kind of around that to make it bigger. Pause. Around the music. Are you not doing anything with it? Just a track to pay homage. I got you. All right. So basically, it's just something to sharpen your sword with. Totally get it. I appreciate you for submitting on that, man. I got time for one more. So, you know, I'll give everybody the opportunity to decide if they want to get a skip. If not, then we'll go to the next person in the queue. So I'll give y'all about a minute to figure that out, and then we'll jump into it. Shout out to everybody in the live. Need y'all to really hit that like button. Thanks for submitting, Zane. Shout out to everybody that's in the live.
MP3, bro. Yeah, definitely the quality. You got a good voice cadence. So listen, man.
Arkatech Beatz.
We're about to jump into this last joint. This is from YNFRM 19th. It's fine.
What's down, y'all? It's 119. Go for Mississippi. Y'all fucking with dead boy. Hey, they too far. Real twitch shit. What a nigga on. Y'all know what it is. Now they in. Hey, ass swing up. Fall they ass twitchy shit. I was in this. Yeah, 628. Why not? You know that. Say it's fine. I like you, so that try even see that shit. Moving on. Huh? Say it's 19 on my top, bitch. I'm funny, say I'm tweaking and I'm not. If you do that bit, I won't get big, I ain't gon' stop. Not gon' lock that cry no move, but you can see it in my eye. It's 19 on my top, bitch. I'm funny, say I'm tweaking and I'm not. If you do that bit, I won't get big, I ain't gon' stop. Not gon' lock that cry no move, but you can see it in my eye. Say, love boy, you can say it's on a different level. Full more, the nigga grade still could be my shovel. Real life, young been a stepper. Life give you limit, nigga, chicken, cutlet, lemon pepper. A nigga never would I let a nigga play like that. Let an S come my way, yeah, never skip it. In that bed, face no mess, and then little shit just say it's tagging, don't take it back. Fuck that, cute shout out to the Empress. When I tweak, I smile like I'm sliding to the dentist. This is my spinning, go by 1-9, got that 5 on my side, it's on top for a tennis. Mine on the grind in my eyes, it's so dry, tell me how could I cry, nigga? I gotta get it, young, you stun some nigga, nah, really. Say talking shit, pussy bitch gon' die dissing. It's 19 on my top, bitch, I'm funny, say I'm tweaking and I'm not. If you do that bit, I won't get big, I ain't gon' stop. Not gon' lock it, cry no more, but you can see it in my eye. It's 19 on my top, bitch, I'm funny, say I'm tweaking and I'm not. If you do that bit, I won't get big, I ain't gon' stop. Not gon' lock it, cry no more, but you can see it in my eye.
My guy. Yo, that's really hard to follow, man. Like, that's really hard to follow. I'm looking at your video and I'm looking at your video and I'm seeing, like, I'm looking at you, I'm looking at how your video is shot, and you know, for people who trying to look at it, because I'm trying to get the whole picture. And I'm glad that you have a video so that I could try to put the music to the visual, and I'm trying to follow it. For me and for a lot of people that I'm looking into the chat, it's hard to follow. I'm not sure where the hook is, how the verses are going into the hook and the transitions, and it's really offbeat. You know, now I know that can also be a style. You know what I'm saying? For some people, that could be a style. It's just hard to follow from my vantage point. And I would like to see something that's going to be a little bit more, you know, following the beat, or if it is going to be off beat, but come back on beat. Like, if that's going to be the game, then that's how we could play it. But I feel like in terms of your voice, I feel like in terms of what you're spitting, I feel like in terms of the way that you even look, I feel like there's something here that you can really build on. You know what I'm saying? It's just making sure that you're finding the right music that doesn't feel like it's disjointed or all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So I can see I can see the potential in what you're really trying to accomplish. I just think in these type of situations, an artist like yourself is really going to have to be, produced very well so that people are going to be able to digest what it is that you're trying to do. But I want to thank you for submitting, man, and I appreciate that. Shout out to I want to make sure that you're like think about it when I'm looking at what you when I'm looking at it, I'm saying to myself, okay, this is, there are so many artists. Hold on one second. There are so many artists that, may have a look and may have a sound. And then what happens is we can't get the look and the sound to match the music, right? They may have a star quality look. They may have a star quality voice, but we can't get the music to really match that. And sometimes that can be a little bit of the situation. When we're looking to build those next level people, it's a combination of the three. It's a combination of the voice, a combination of the song structures and the songs, the combination of the looks. When we put those things together, that's how we build the stars. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm just listening to your music, and I want to make sure that your music is gonna be, more relatable on a larger scale. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we can get isolated and we can be making music for our region, but we gotta think bigger than that. That's the last one that we got for right now, man. We're gonna be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna schedule the queue open. I'm gonna leave the queue open. Not open tonight, but when I set it up for tomorrow, I'm gonna probably open it maybe midday to give people a chance to really get into the queue, and and then we're gonna rock and roll from there. I want to thank everybody that submitted. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank everybody that submitted their music. I'm going to be back on. I'm going to be back on the live in another 30 minutes, but we're going to be doing music production tutorials. So for those who are interested in doing that music production, who want to understand and learn what we're doing on the MPC, make sure you tune into that. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Grab myself some fluids, etc. And we're gonna jump back into this thing in another 30 minutes, give or take, by like 9 o'clock. So shout out to my day ones. Shout out to my day ones, man. I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. See y'all in a bit.